Hey, what's going on, everybody? Echo Side Fiend here, back once again, and I got another unpackaging, I guess you'd say. Really, not an unboxing, but this is a item I mentioned in my last video that I thought was going to be like literally like the next day. But I understand the mail is kind of fucked up right now with everything going on, understaffed and all that. But this took like quite a while. It would literally get to a destination, like facility, and then sit there and not move, and everything. And finally, it was supposed to be here Saturday afternoon, like about 3 or 4 days past what I figured it would be, and then it didn't even like get to the mail facility here in Grand Rapids or Wyoming where I'm at until like 6 o'clock that night. So again, I fully understand. I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of like, geez, man, like what the hell? And so it finally is here, and it is from ProWrestlingTees.com, which is of course Colt Cabana's business. 1 Hour Tees. If you're not familiar with them, they carry all kinds of fucking great wrestling merchandise. I know there's a few video game YouTube channels that have stores on there. It's very much like Etsy, where I think he focuses more towards indie pro wrestlers, but like yeah, they can open up a store on there and sell their merchandise and pro wrestling tees. Prints it, ships it, all that stuff. Very much like Etsy does, and I've actually been past their store in Chicago a couple times, but they're not open on the weekends because you can actually go in there and just order something and they print it right there, like and give it to you. Like it takes like an hour, and so I've been past it a couple different times when I was in Chicago with my roommate, but they're not open on the weekends, so unfortunately I couldn't check it out. But so this is an order I made over the 4th of July weekend. I don't remember if it was on 4th of July or not, but they were having a sale, so I was like 20% off. So I ordered a couple of T-shirts, and see if we can get this open here. And I will discuss. I'm not really exactly sure how they carry shirts for this specific wrestler, but they did. And one of them is they're actually both from the same wrestler, and one of them was a shirt, a logo that I always thought would be a sweet shirt if he ever made one, and I didn't know until I ordered these. I had never seen them, so we'll start with. I guess we'll start with this one. And the reason that I'm saying I don't understand how this guy can sell shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees is because it is Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, who works for the WWE. I don't know how the hell he is selling shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees because his likeness, logos, all that stuff, I assume would be trademarks of WWE. But regardless, this is a shirt that I had seen around quite a bit when he was like on the indie circuit, and I never, the couple times that I saw him live with Ring of Honor, they had it, but they did not have large. They had extra large at one, and I almost bought it, and I'm like, no, I want the size that I know is going to fit me. And then of course he signed with WWE, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I won't be getting that one because I assumed they wouldn't make one, which they didn't. Um, and then the other one, and this is also Kevin Steen, and pretty much since I've ever first ever saw him and following him anything, I always thought this would be a freaking sweet ass T-shirt, and it's of course that. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's evil or if it's supposed to be live. I mean, on his I mean, it's you're looking at it this way, and that's the way it's tattooed on his forearm, like right here. So it's you read it as live, with the backwards E, but I don't know if maybe like the design is meant to be read the other way, kind of give it an artistic look or whatever. But regardless, I've always thought that was awesome. I believe was that a stable that he was in back in the day? I pride myself on knowing that kind of stuff, but I'm actually not 100% sure. I just mostly know that it's the tattoo that he has on his forearm, and I always thought that would be really cool. It doesn't say anything on the back, so nobody will actually know it's Kevin Steen unless, or Kevin Owens, whatever you want to call him, unless they know. So I think that's really cool. I think that kind of gives it like a secret club kind of feel, if you will. That might sound stupid, but yeah. So these are the ones I've been waiting for, and like Pro Wrestling Tees, like I said, when you order them, they print them, on the, per order, and I have quite a few shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees. I've got a couple CM Punk ones. I have one, I'm sure I've worn it in a couple videos before. It looks like the Danzig logo, but it's CM Punk. That's Pro Wrestling Tees. And I've just gotten some more over the years. I have actually a hat. One time I ordered like a couple $100 worth of stuff because I ordered. I have a Bullet Club Zubaz zip hoodie, and I ordered that and a couple shirts, and they just threw in a like a Pro Wrestling Tees trucker cap, which I do sport that from time to time. It's like a mesh back, it's pretty cool, and so they just threw that in there, like it was like a note just saying like, thank you for your order, and I'd ordered lots of other stuff from them before. So also, and I do have lots of Pro Wrestling Tees brand that I bought from like Hot Topic and stuff when they started carrying all the Bullet Club stuff. Also, this was not with this order here. Obviously, you just saw me open it, but I did buy this at Hot Topic Saturday. Me and my roommate stopped by the mall where I go to get my glasses, and I needed to get them adjusted. And so while we were there, I'm like, oh, I'm going to swing into Hot Topic. And as you could probably see as I was picking this up, it is white. This will be probably the only white shirt you will ever see me in. I'll probably be sporting it in some videos sometime, but it is, of course, an Orange Cassidy shirt. If they had this in black, I definitely would have bought it in black, but obviously it's the color he wears, and this is the only color that is available. So you can see it's AEW, but then if you look down there, it is Pro Wrestling Tees. So yeah, I'll be sporting this. I don't hardly own any white stuff, so I'll have to probably just hand wash it and then just dry it with stuff when I'm doing laundry. But I love Orange Cassidy, and I've got plenty of pairs like black shorts that'll look good with, and or just work camouflage, whatever. I wear a lot of camouflage shorts. So it'll definitely be something I'm sporting. Like I said, I'm just not into wearing white. I'm always like, I don't want to get them dirty and then it looks kind of trashy, I guess, And then I don't know. I just throughout the years I've owned some white shirts. Back in the day, I had a couple independent, truck company white shirts I'd wear skateboarding, and I've had some other ones. I had one of my very first. I'm a big fan of Blink 182. One of the very first shirts of them I had was like the rabbit doing the skank, whatever that cartoon logo. That was on a white shirt. I sported that, but I don't know. Just as I got a little, more into my like mid 20s, I switched to like all black, like just for t-shirts. And so this, besides maybe one or two other shirts, is like the first white shirt I've had in ages. But like I said, I gotta love me some Orange Cassidy, dude. He is fucking awesome. I've been following him. I will admit I didn't know exactly who he was, but he was Worker Ant in Chikara and stuff, and I always thought he was really good. And then I didn't realize that when he debuted as Orange Cassidy, I didn't know. Oh, that's Worker Ant. I'm not implying that I knew that, but I read that, and I'm like, oh, no shit, I always liked that guy. So, and then, of course, his gimmick is just fucking great. I mean, he's fucking incredible. So, had to buy that, had to support him. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So, I'll throw a link for Pro Wrestling Tees in the description here. So, if you're not familiar with them, go check them out. They got tons and tons of fucking good merchandise on there, official wrestling stores and all that. So, Legion of Doom is on there, all kinds of cool stuff. So, make sure you check it out. So, as always, this is Ecocide Fiend, and I will catch you in the next one. And I totally forgot to say thank you for supporting and thank you for watching. So, I will catch you in the next one. Too sweet.